We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. It just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the...
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
3rd down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad, and I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception, but I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Dell, the motion man. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt. A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's gonna bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Forced to his right.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. Folk's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch of the game for Evans, and he's got that 1st down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, New York.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the 31, here's second down and 7. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? So, just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. Elliott's kick is good. And the Jets will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This taken at the 5. Woo! And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Lawrence now. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And the Jets are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
The Jets offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. On play action, Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The 2-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen, getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle with Scatterboo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Jets 1st down. Now Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Stroud to throw. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught! Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Jets. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to look deep for Adams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That's Jones in motion. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. And he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? We'll try and run here with Cook. And the Jaguars are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
That's good for Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now here's Lawrence. This one caught at the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
To throw is Lawrence. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's in! James Cook. Touchdown, Jaguars. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterboot. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Stroud. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout, here's 3rd and 2. Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down. On the give, it's Scatterboot. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Landon Dickerson, guilty on that one. To throw, it's Stroud. That's to Pitts, the tight end. On second down, a run with Scatterboot. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. First down throw there is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. There's Evans. He's got it. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll step up and run. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down.
The Jaguars, first down.
They'll look to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On first down, Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Lawrence now on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage here on third down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left him with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Halftime coming up. Let's go downstate, and Scott Hansen has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jags offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He gets this complete, finding Adams. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd down, Lawrence. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Jets offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scattaboo. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4 with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Scattaboo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Throwing is Stroud. To the right, that's Pitts. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run right here with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. This is 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Lawrence now. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That is caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain of 43 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try and run it here with Pierce. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
Tracy now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Scattaboo. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. On play action, Stroud. Working across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down. On the give, Scatterboo, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Stroud gonna set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got it at the 3. 2nd and goal. To throw is Stroud. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Jets. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point by Elliott is good, and the Jets will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. 2nd and 10. Dell, the motion man. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They put Adams in motion. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Jets offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
That's good for a Jets first down. A gain of 12. First down, New York.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get that out to Scatterboot. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
7 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. Going up top for Evans. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Not much there, maybe a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Jets offense and running back Cam Scatterboot headed out for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's another Jets.
Scatterboot trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Scatterboot. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jaguars 13.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Lawrence now on second down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
They put Adams in motion. On third down, they go with Cook. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. Here's a designed run. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll run with Scatterboot. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. On third down, here's Scatterboot. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They put Adams in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
The 43-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up
Second down, Lawrence. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Jaguars first down.
On first down, Lawrence. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Jaguars first down. First and
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Jets offense ready to take over once again. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.